house. Our host today will be Barbara Hoelle in the flesh. Barbara? Barbara's tying her tennis shoes right now.
Well, where is she going to be?
Here she is.
Well,
She's
I'm going to be outside. I'm going to start you with the street and take you over a tour of the whole house. Okay.
Okay.
It's New Year's Day, 1988, and since we rented this camera for 2 days, we decided to do a tour of the house. Come on with me. This is the path, and this is the two gardens that I made when I moved in. They're under their winter mulch of oak leaves right now. And there seems to be a fire somewhere in Wanamassa. Okay, I'm going to walk next to you now. Because,
okay, well, it's better to have people in the picture.
Well,
all right.
Okay.
Tell us about the house.
The house is built in around 1920, and it was a summer cottage. And it was sort of thrown together, but we love it. And this is the bathroom window. This is the kitchen window. You can see all my kitchen stuff on the wall when you go in. Got lots of rhododendrons.
Wait a minute. Where are you?
I'm here.
Okay. These are the rhododendron?
Yeah, that's a rhododendron.
Okay. And I see you have the traditional board and batten siding.
Yeah.
With the chimney exposed, which means it was added later.
The chimney was added later, and it's still falling off the house. And in the backyard, or the front yard, as the owners call it, faces on the lake. This is Deal Lake. Deal Lake looks beautiful. Hi. And there's my grandson looking out the window. You can see him.
Yes, in fact we can.
No, we're coming right in. Lake is a little bit frozen right now. Filming.
Uh-huh.
I've got the backyard planted in clover and some kind of ground cover that was here that I have invited to stay. I don't know what it's called, but it's awful pretty and it has little blue flowers in the spring. And around the edges we have wildflowers. And that's my compost heap over there that I mulch all my vegetable cuttings, and every year I have good stuff to put in my yard, and we have very, very fertile soil here. And Lee planted a willow tree 2 years ago, or was it last year? And these little black and iridescent yellow worms got to them, but we picked them all off and killed them, and we did it twice, and the tree is still alive. So we're real happy about that.
This is a view of Deal Lake. Except it's focusing on the plants in the foreground. Though we have to avoid the plants in the foreground. There we go. Okay. We're going to do a slow pan. This is the neighbors. Okay.
And this is your host.
Tess.
My name's not Tess.
Button it up.
And this is my grandson crying.
Hi, crying.
Okay, we're coming in. I told you we were taking pictures in the house. This is the kitchen.
Too bad it doesn't have a wide-angle lens. Okay.
Of course, the kitchen is in a state of flux today because it's not all clean. I mean, I'm drying my laundry.
Well, you have to consider where I'm aiming at the time.
Well, what?
Where I'm aiming.
Oh.
Otherwise, I have to jump back and forth all around.
Okay.
It's great. If you move around the room, it probably makes it look a lot bigger, you know?
Yeah. And then when we finish in the kitchen, we're going in my bedroom, which is my pride and joy. Lee and I decorated it together. Okay, enough is enough. This is the bedroom. Stephen redid the room for us. He put in a new closet for us.
That's Stephen there, taking the
And
picture.
there's Stephen taking the picture. He put in a new closet for us, put in new doors, rehung the door the right way, took all the extra plywood off it, and just did a wonderful job. And then I carefully measured and went out and bought furniture. Oh, this is our Navajo rug. We bought this in Tucson last year. It's all done with vegetable dye. There's no synthetic dyes in it at all. I couldn't tell you what plants the dyes come from, but we kind of picked up the colors for the room from the rug. And this is a picture I took out by Colossal Cave. It's on, get the name, Old Spanish Trail, out by Colossal Cave. It was a real cloudy, funny day. And this is a Georgia O'Keeffe painting of the church at Taos, Pueblo in New Mexico. And that up there is a little church that belongs to my son-in-law David. His brother-in-law sent it to him. And it fits right in with our stuff, so we're going to leave it here for a little while. Till he tears it out of my
Little
hand.
did he know when he brought it down.
No, he...
Go ahead.
This is part of our book collection. I've got a lot of books about houses in New Jersey and here, and these are a lot of medical books, which are there because I'm still in nursing school. I'll be graduating in a month. And Lee's got his Mark Twain and all his other books up on that bookshelf over the window, which he built that last year. He gave it to Stephen, which wasn't very nice of me because it wasn't in very good shape, and it's a worse shape now, and he's going to need a new one too. Oh, this poor plant needs water.
Are we guiding still?
You know. Yeah, you know what else I saw this year? We went on that tour for Ocean Grove. And on that tour, it was right before Christmas, and they had a lot of Christmas stuff. White and pink ones. They were like white and beige and pink. They were really pretty. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you want me to tell you who these people are?
You don't have to. I was just going through it.
Oh.
You can. I'm up at the top in the middle.
That's Lee when he was a baby.
Okay, Devil. Okay, going down.
That's Stephen's son Daniel and his daughter Yvette. That's a bunch of people. It's my mother when she was a little girl. That's
Do that again.
It's my mother when she was a little girl, Joe
Okay.
Robertson. And that's her brother, and that's a friend. And that's Lee's mother, Gwen Hefter. That's my dad. I love that picture of him.
Remember, you gotta slide slowly. Okay, going down to the left. Great grandma and grandpa.
That's my grandmother and grandfather. That's William Lorenz and his wife Sophie Kane. That's my mother and father, Ed Lorenz, their son, and my mother, Jo Robertson.
Okay.
And that's Emily Harrell. That's my granddaughter. That's Patty Ann's daughter.
Okay.
And this is my, let me tell you, Joseph Buchanan Robertson, who is the father of Joseph Robertson, and the grandfather, that's her grandfather.
Whose grandfather?
My mother's grandfather and my mother's grandmother.
Okay.
This is my great-grandfather and my great-grandmother and all their children. This is my grandfather. That's...
Okay, yeah, you have more stuff. Yeah.
Okay. This is my grandfather, Phil Lorenz.
Okay, where are you going?
These are my two daughters. This was on the occasion of Patty Ann's first marriage, and this is Patty, and that's Michele. I forget who my children are. Who else do we have to see? That's my grandfather about 5 years before he died. He died in 1982 and he was 103 years old. So this picture was taken...
Your father's father.
This is my father's father, yeah. The same person whose picture we've seen. Stephen and Chris and the big fish that Chris caught. That is a big fish. That was taken in 1973 when they were staying with Grandma and Grandpa Lorenz down in Florida. And this is my Michele when she was a year old. That's Huntsville, Alabama.
What they get?